Hello my dear students, I am Ujjwal Shrivastava, your social studies trainer. Today in this class I am going to continue with the same chapter, that is print culture and modern world. So in this chapter I will tell you what print culture is. We have read this thing in the previous one also, but here in this case I am going to tell you new forms of publication which is related to India only. So we will be studying about this thing. Printing created an appetite for new kinds of writing. Now when you see that printing was growing up day by day, then it created an appetite का अगर हम हिंदी मतलब लिखा है, it's book for the people, those readers, they were demanding new books, new things day by day. So it has created a new appetite for the people. As more as people could now read, they wanted to see their own lives, experiences, emotions and relationships reflected in what they read. So when we talk about this publication or writing thing, then you will find that earlier, Mohit sir, dheere boliye zara. Okay. So when we talk about writing style, earlier the writing style, or the thing that was being written in the books, in the form of books, periodicals, magazines, they were just connected whatever they are seeing in their life or the social things that was happening in the society. But now, since print media, print culture and print media was developing day by day. It was developing day by day. So now people were demanding and they were thinking that our lives can be written in the form of the text or a book. So now the concept of autobiographies were initiated in this concept of print media. People started writing what they are facing now. The novel, a literary form which had developed in Europe, ideally catered this need. It soon acquired distinctively Indian forms and style. Few readers in it opened new worlds of experiences and gave a vivid sense of diversity to human life. Now the concept of novel writing was introduced as well. Earlier there was no concept of novel writing. Things that were prevailing in the society, that was there in society, people that were facing in the society, all these things were written in the form of a book, periodical, some magazines, and newspaper was also publishing at that time. So now this particular concept of novel brought here, and people started writing what they are witnessing in the society, what they are facing, things that are related to that. So if we talk about ahead, other new literary forms also enter in the world of reading: lyrics, short stories, essay about social and politic matters. Now the lyrics has also been started here. Lyrics means when we talk about songs, this particular concept is there. The written form of a song is known as lyrics. So the concept of lyrics is also there. And nowadays you can see that lyricists are there who usually write that song, and the singer is the person who sings that song. So in different ways they enforce new emphasis on human life and intimate feeling. Whatever the feeling was there, whether it is politics, social, intimate feeling, sexual feeling, everything was now being discussed or depicted in the form of novel, lyrics and etc. By the end of 19th century, a new visual culture was taking shape. With setting up an increasing number of printing presses, visual images could be easily reproduced in multiple copies. Painters like Raja Ravi Verma produced images for mass circulation. Poor and engravers who made wood blocks set up shop near the letter presses and were developed to print shops. Cheap prints and calendars easily available in the bazaars could be bought even by the poor to decorate the walls of their homes or workplaces. So here you can understand that this particular print culture was shaping the life of the people. Earlier, we were just focusing on the written things, the manuscript. In India, we were writing everything on the leaf, which was readable, which was not even readable, just it was for the writing thing. It was fragile. But now the print culture was developing in India and other world as well. So now, there is a concept of images came here also, and this particular concept, the printing of images were also there, and people started printing and publishing images in various forms, whether it is in the form of calendar, wall paintings, and everything was initiated from this era only. By the 1870s, caricatures and cartoons were being published in journal and newspaper, commenting on social and political issues. Whenever we talk about caricatures, caricatures, whenever we talk about caricatures, these are it means the photo in the form of a cartoon of a real personality. So it's also there. You will find this caricature thing in newspaper. Hindustan newspaper in the Hindi version usually made caricature on the very front page. So caricatures are there, and this particular caricature is made with a point of view on mocking people or just showing in the society what everything is prevailing. Now the next topic given on page number 124, women and print. This is the next topic and the last third topic of this particular page, women and print. See, women also played an important role in print media. Nowadays, if we talk about media industry, there are many leading anchors there in media industry. If we talk about Aaj Tak, there is Anjana Om Kashyap, she is a leading anchor. If we talk about other sectors like if there is ABP, Rubika Liaquat is there, who is considered this particular anchor. So this concept of women and print, you will understand how women entered in the era of print culture. So lives and feeling of women begin to be written particularly vivid of the intense ways. Women's reading therefore increase enormously in middle class home. See, whenever you will find that there is the things are written about you in some of the pages, you will surely going to read what is written there. So since everything was written about the women in this particular thing, so women also started reading that. So this era was there when women entered in print media. This print media is incomplete without women, because media nowadays is also witnessing that women are developing themselves, and they are just overcoming all the obstacles that are there in the print media or in the media sector. So women's reading was there. Liberal husbands and fathers began educating their women folk at home and sent them to school when women's school was set up in the cities and towns after the mid-19th century. Many journals began carrying writings by women and explained why women should be educated. They also carried a syllabus of attached and suitable reading matter which could be used for home-based schooling. See, here those liberal husbands or fathers, they began sending their daughters or their wives to schools. Now here also you will understand one thing. Many journals, many newspapers were there who started publishing why there is a need to send women to school. And nowadays also there is one particular subject, professional subject is there, which is which is basically people are studying that like diploma or graduation is basically done in this subject, women empowerment. This is particular subject that is made here. So you will study there only. But not only all families were liberals. Conservative Hindus believed that a literate girl would be widowed, and Muslims feared that educated women would be corrupted by reading Urdu romances. Sometimes a rebel women defied such prohibition. We know that the story of a girl in conservative Muslim family of North India who secretly learned to read and write in Urdu. Her family wanted her to read only the Arabic Quran, which she did not understand. So she insisted to learning or read a language that of her own. In East Bengal in 18th century, Sundari Devi, a young married girl in very orthodox household, learned to read in the secrecy of her kitchen. Later she wrote her biography Amar Jiban, which was published in 1876. It was a full-length autobiography published in Bengali language. See what they are saying now, each and all the families that were there at that time, all were not liberal. Many were conservative. So the conservative family were feared that, Hindu family were feared that when they are not allowing the daughter to study. Same goes with the Muslim one. So there was a girl in the Muslim family who rejected to read this Quran in Arabic language, in this particular Urdu language. So she insisted and learned it in different language, and she has written her own autobiography later on. So here you can say that how women played an important role in print media as well. Since social reformers and novels had already created a great interest in women's life and emotion, there was also an interest in what women would have to say about their lives. From 1860, few Bengali women like Kali Bhashini Devi wrote books highlighting the experience of women, about how women were imprisoned at home, and various other factors were there. A woman in Tamil novel expressed what reading meant to women who were confined to social regulation. Now, there were women who started writing. they were not limited to this particular reading only. They started writing, and what they have written, they have started writing what they were facing, what women in the society was facing. Each and everything was written by the people who were there. Now, while Urdu and Bengal print culture had developed in early time. So if we talk about Hindi, the print culture, Tamil language was also there earlier. Also in the Tamil culture, things were also developing day by day, and people were also witnessing innovation in this particular culture. From 1870 soon, our last segment of it devoted to education women. In the early 20th century, journal written for sometimes edited by women became extremely popular. They discuss issues like women education. So here you will find that all the things, journals, books, they were just discussing what women is facing nowadays. Let's go into the last paragraph. In Punjab also, it was also there. In Bengal, entire area of central Calcutta, the Batala was devoted to printing popular book. Here you could buy a cheap edition of religious tracts and sculptures, as well as literature that was considered obscene and scandalous. By the late 18th century, a lot of these books were profusely illustrated and woodcuts were colored in the things. So here you will find that cheap books were also transferring. Many like sensational books were also publishing, and people were just purchasing it in cheap price. Peddlers were there, and they were just discussing, and they were selling all these books. So you can understand that this print culture, this particular print culture, was not limited to the women only. Here you will find the men only. Here women also played an important role in this sector. So nowadays you can see that women are also playing an important role in media, and the fearless journalism is what is an example what we are seeing today. So I hope I have made this thing very clear. Thank you so much.